Welcome to Eternal Manna, the daily devotional broadcast of Grace Gospel Church. We are looking at Psalm 64 and verse 5. And yesterday we looked at the first part of this verse where David's enemies were meeting together and they were encouraging each other to do evil. And the second part of this verse says they talk about hiding their snares. Now, what does it mean to hide their snares? It simply means that in the ancient times, there are traps that are set to capture wild animals. It may be a big pit that is dug and covered over with sticks and leaves, and this wild animal does not see it and plunges into it, and it is trapped, it is caught. So these enemies of David, they had set secret traps, and it could include the digging of pits and covering it over so that when David walked, he would fall into them and he could be captured. So they are telling each other how it may be done, and they suggest different methods by which it may be successfully accomplished. They compare their views, they are comparing their notes, and select the one method that is highly likely to succeed. This method of setting traps. Hiding the traps to trap David and to bring him to ruin and to destruction. Look at what David said in another psalm, Psalm 38 and verse 12. They who seek my life set their traps. Those who would harm me talk of my ruin. All day long they plot deception. All day long. Just imagine that. The entire 24-hour period of a day, the enemies of David are talking about what kind of trap to set for David in order to capture him. And then arrogantly they are saying, who will see the traps? Because they are so cleverly set and they are hidden. No one will be able to see these traps, not even God. No one will discover them. No one will suspect that they are there. So again, I'm reading Psalm 10, verses 8 and 9, talking about the enemy. He lies in wait near the villagers. From ambush, he murders the innocent, watching in secret for his victims. He lies in wait like a lion in cover. He lies in wait to catch the helpless. He catches the helpless and drags them off in his net. That is Psalm 10, verses 8 and 9. So this was a well-known method in those days to capture the innocent people and to, through the setting of traps, and then perhaps demand a ransom and or even killing them. And David is well aware of these techniques. And David is making it very vocal and public that these enemies have set traps, but that God is on David's side. And God will alert David as to where he should walk, where he should keep his feet, and so be protected from these traps, so that David could continue to function for the purpose for which God had anointed him and appointed him. The devil sets many a trap for you and for me to capture us, to bring us to ruin. And we are told in the book of Ephesians, we must be aware of the wiles of the evil one. We must be vigilant, and we must take all necessary precaution and action that we don't fall into the traps of the devil. May God give us grace today and always to remain vigilant and to not succumb to the traps of the evil one. Amen.